Hey guys, it's Coding Boy 56, and here I am again to talk about the IR follow. I have a few more improvements to add, so let's just get right into it. So I have my old IR follower, which I introduced last week, open right here, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a few improvements, and some of those are, well, we're going to try to adjust the speed using the infrared remote and try to adjust the KP value, because I know just doing it using your computer takes forever, and I just wanted to kind of streamline that process. So what we're going to start off by doing is adding a switch, and we're going to set that right to the infrared sensor, and it's going to measure our remote. Now you can choose whatever buttons you like, but I'm just gonna start off by having the top left button increase the speed. So let's just create a variable for speed. Add variable and initialize it. You can initialize it as 0, and let's also grab a KP variable right there. Oh, yeah, KP. And also initialize it at 1 because you wanted to actually make some correction. And then we're gonna just take this, copy paste right into there, put it read, and then plug that in there. Now we kept it at 40 last time, so if you want you can change this from 1 to 40, which I'm doing right here. And that's pretty much it for the KP, but now you're gonna want to adjust it. So here we're going to tell what commands we want. Of course, adjust your port as usual. And let's jump right into adding the commands. So we can grab another KP value here or speed, whichever one you want. Put it for read numeric again. And you can just add to it. So we're using a math block. And then maybe add whatever increment you like. Maybe 0.01. That's 0.1 actually. That's maybe too small. Yeah, you should experiment with that, whatever you need. And then you can plug that into the new KP value. And now whatever KP used to be, it now becomes KP plus that 0.1. So it adds to itself if you press that top left button right over here. Now let's add some cases using the add case button. I had a few. I clicked it about 5 times. Probably excessive, but yeah. And then we can get button ID number 2, which is this bottom left. And then make that the opposite of this. So subtract it. I'm just copy pasting it again, just to save on time. And then set that to subtract. Oh, yeah. Set that to subtract. And now it's just doing the opposite. So even if you increase it, you can always increase it back. And now let's do the same thing for the speed blocks. Copy pasting, and we can just replace the KP variable with the speed. So now you can see the general skeleton of our program, and that's just getting to adjust the values for speed and KP at a much easier. And you can just do it while the program is running itself, and that's much easier. Now the speed, and yeah, we can adjust the speed and the KP. And I'm just gonna add one more thing for convenience. Oh yeah, you can choose whatever button ID you like. I'm gonna set it to button ID 3, so the 2 left ones can control the KP, the 2 right ones can control the speed. Set that to number 4, and subtract. And then you can just put the last case with this. This is the 5th button. It's button ID number 9. And we can use this to reset the KP in case you forgot where you go, how far you went, or it's just too much of an inconvenience. So we'll just reset KP right back to, well, whatever you had it originally. So let's just set it to 40. Oh, yeah, set it to 40. And now let's just add one more thing for convenience. We can use the display blocks to actually show us what the current KP value is, and same for the speed. Oh, yeah, just fixing this. Yeah, so let's go to the green tab right over here, the action tab, and let's get a display block, and it can display the current speed. Set it to, set it to text, and then pixels or grid. Then we can send that wired, and then plug in the variables for that. Read numeric. Plug in that into the wired section, the text. We can do the same for KP. And of course, choose whatever coordinates you like. So see if I increase the X coordinate, it goes to the right, and decrease it goes to the left. The same thing happens for the Y coordinate, up and down, like that. You get the idea. So to choose whatever values work for you, I'm just putting it at 0 for the sake of speed. KP. And there's your display preview. Let's just put this at maybe -30 or -80. That way we can distinguish the two values. So the top value will be speed, and the bottom value will be KP. Hey guys, I forgot to mention something. So you just want to make sure that on the second display block right over here, you gotta change this right to false, because otherwise it'll always clear the screen. So if you set the clear screen to false, then you can read both values. Otherwise it'll erase the other value, and it will always, you can't see the other value. And one last thing to mention is that you got to plug in the speed here, or else the entire other programming is useless. So I'm just going to take this speed block. Actually, let me just zoom out. Scroll right. And then plug this right into the power. Just like that. And so now your speed's plugged in, and your KP is already being used. That's the program. Let's see how it works. Hey guys, here's my IR follow. So as you can see at the top, the value is 0, that's the speed being displayed. And the value at the bottom is the KP. It's set to 40, just like I said it. And you can see the buttons being pressed. If I press this button a couple of times and point it at the IR sensor, you can see the value changes from 40 to 41. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that I post every Wednesday, but now that's actually changing because I realized that I just can't make it. As you saw, I'm uploading on Fridays now. I really can't make it. I apologize in advance, but now I'm just going to be posting every Friday. Thanks for understanding, guys, and see you next Friday. Okay, bye!